these are tips for paper crafters to have on their collection. This is a tool that I use to clean my desk after using a lot of paper and little things that get stuck. And that's actually something that they recommend to use when you actually are an architecture student, which I used to be. This keeps your desk clean, and it's a little broom, but the hair is very, very soft, and it won't damage your materials. And I love this stuff. And this is actually from Draftman's mini duster. And I don't know where I got it, but I've had it for years. This is one of the big ones too. This is 3M's full sheet labels makers, and they are clear printable label makers, and it's a whole sheet, so you could actually make your own stickers yourself without having to buy all that expensive machine. And they come in whole sheets, and as you can see, you could just put it on your printer, and you could just create anything you want to. Sentiments in your computer. You don't have to be stamping stuff unless you really want to, and it's a way of saving money that way. I like this a lot. It saves me a lot of time. It saves me a lot of you know, I do stamp a lot, and I do have a lot of other stuff that I can use whenever. But if I'm actually going to do something really fast for like scrapbooking, I do a lot of cards too. But cards I actually prefer to stamp them. But with this, I really like it. And it's by 3M. And I think for like 25 page labels, they're probably like $19. But you have 25 whole page labels that are, you know, you could cut them out any which way you want to and make them fit any which size of paper you want to, and it fits in your printer normally. Another tip that I have to get if you're going to start doing stuff is get a really good set of scissors. These are really pointy and very, very sharp for paper only, so use these ones for paper only. My ruler, I get a metal ruler, and I actually have two rulers. I got a green one because my plain color that I had, I couldn't actually find it. And you know, the green is, you know, very, you know, sticks out. Another thing that I would recommend is get a couple stamps that are especially like, you know, very generic. You know, happy birthdays is something that you always want to say to somebody, not like, you know, so sorry that you had a, you know, a loss or something. But it's something that you're always going to be using. Also, dots, pop-up dots are very useful to make your cards or your stamping, I'm sorry, your scrapbooking, stand out of the page. You don't want it to be always flat. Crafter tape is important to have for all kinds of paper goods. And this one, I use it a lot. You do have to press on it hard. This is one of my favorite glues because you don't have to wait forever for it to dry. And this one, for some reason, they don't sell it everywhere. But I think actually they're starting to use it a lot more. It took me a little bit to find it, and I get it at, I think I get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But I love goop, and I use all kinds of goops for wood, for other projects as well, for around the house. But this is specifically for crafting glue. So I would recommend that definitely. Another thing that I would recommend is also to get one that is a little bit less bulky as that one, because this one, the tip, you do have to close this one because it will drip, you know, and if you open it and you leave it open, you're gonna see that it's gonna start sticking out. And then what I do is I immediately close it so that it does, I don't waste my glue. So I just top it, and then it you save it, you know, a lot better. And this one is a memory book glue pen, and I like it because it's got a very, very fine tip. and you could glue on it, and it's not runny as much. So, but it glues very, very well as well. And another thing too is get a couple of good punches, because you're gonna get to do some good cards if you have a little bit more 3D stuff. And the most important thing I'll probably say that you need is a self-healing board, which is made out of like a rubbery machine with rubbery material, which is this one. I've had this one also for a long time, and I know that they sell them in black now. But I don't see the point of spending another 20 or 30 bucks on this one, which, you know, on another one of this one, this one really doesn't have anything. And I've had, you could see it's got some major usage. And I use, I think I've actually cleaned it with goop. I'm sorry, with, you know, some soap, but I love it. I prefer it to be cleaned that way. And that's all my tips for your crafting goodies. So have a happy scrapping.